Gotta wait, gotta wait, gotta wait. Okay, there we go. Hello everyone! Some of you have wanted to know how I animate. And well, today I'm going to be doing a tutorial. Now, as you can see, the website I use is called Scratch. And basically, I'm going to show you how to animate. So let me pull up my assets really quick. Where are they? God, here they are. So basically, I want you to copy this. Okay? I'll show you how to copy it. So, I completely forgot what it said. Hang on. Type animate until, then. Uh, it's hard to explain. I am not usually a guy who does tutorials. So basically, where is it? Here it is. I want to animate this audio with, Sevcon and corrupt Sevcon. Actually, no, tainted and corrupt Sevcon. So basically, you want to delete the Scratch Cat, the second Scratch Cat costume, then delete the what's inside costume 1, and then rename it to just 1. And then, when green flag clicked, go to 000, switch costume to 1, and if you need it, switch backdrop to backdrop 1. I won't need it, but I'll keep it if you guys need it. So, I'm going to do this, and when you click the green flag,
Spell orange.
you can hear the audio. So, now you want to go to Control and do Stop All. And now you're gonna need a few extra things for the actual animating. You're going to need the Scratch add-ons, Google add-on, and turn on onion skinning, because it's one of the most key parts of animating, and I find it much harder to animate without it. So basically, you want to get your first frame here. If you need to learn how to make vectors, I'll probably make a short tutorial on that later. But for now, let's assume you have your vector. So change it to your will, like this. Wait. And there are two main types of animating. God, that's way too wide. There is one interval, which is basically like changing things one frame at a time, or changing them two aims at a time, like what I do for the speech bubbles in what's it called, Rainbow Clash. I need to grab an orange. You know what? I'm just gonna write the word orange. And now I'm gonna show you how I do the 2-second intervals. Sometimes you might want to do 3 intervals if you want to make it a bit more realistic. So, when raising an arm, make it look sort of like like it's closer to the lower part or the last frame it was at. And then make it rise a bit like this, and then lower it a bit. Also gonna shrink this, and now we can get started on the coding. So when green flag clicked, wait, let's try 1 second for now, and then use the thing, animate until 4. Usually you don't need to use seconds per frame, but it's kind of useful when you need it.
Spell orange. The fruit or
Hang
the color?
on, let's change that a bit.
Spell orange.
Perfect. And now let's get Selfcon in here. Oops. And that, again, change it to your will. I'm just gonna do a little bit of something like this. I'm gonna use one intervals this time. Make a bit of a mouth. Perfect. And then do something like this. Perfect.
Spell orange.
Actually, duplicate this if you need it. I'm gonna duplicate that. And then do this. Which should do this.
Spell
Change
orange.
this.
The fruit or the color? Spell orange. The fruit or the color? Spell orange. The fruit or the color?
And then the 0.3. And then you can delete this and just make this a normal circle again. It's really easy to animate. I feel like I'm not explaining it well enough. So if you have any questions, ask in the comments, I guess. Change this to this. Okay, I actually need the orange again. I did not just do that whole orange. I need the orange. Then I'm gonna add something I like to do as a 2 interval tick. So basically make it so it rotates a bit on the first frame and then make it go back. Don't make it do like this bouncy thing that a 3 interval does. And I'm gonna grab my Rainbow Clash assets really quick. Gotta be really careful because there are some characters here that I do not want to spoil. And let's add orange. Rotate. Oops. Rotate this just a bit. Okay. Now we do switch costume to. Actually, no, just have it animate till 8, and then animate until 10. Let's see how that does.
Spell orange. The fruit or the color?
I think I could add a bit more of a delay to that.
Spell orange. The fruit or the color?
Perfect. And now I'm just gonna add. I like to. You gotta make sure to add bits of comedy into your animation, just to make, just for the funnies. So I'm gonna have Sevcon smiling in pure rage here, or just have the straightest face possible. And then I'm gonna have the arm move like this. And then have it do a bit of a spin for a bit. If you want to know how to make things spin, basically take a circle, stretch it a bit tight and upwards a bit, and then just rotate it 90 degrees each frame. I'm gonna make it a bit tighter here though. And I'm gonna do this for like 4 frames. And then make this like a fist. I could make this a bit higher. Okay, let's see how that does. 0.7.
Spell orange. The fruit or the color?
I guess that's pretty good. But I should add a bit of a rotate bounce just for a bit of flair. So 26 should do it.
Spell orange. The fruit or the color?
Okay, that makes it all the more better. and then make it slowly begin to get larger and larger faster. Like this. And then finally this, which should be large enough to make... Hang on. Peter falling pose. Yes. This is what I need for my animation. Okay, have this facing like this. This facing like this. Rotate this a bit. And then have this like this. Perfect. And then I can group this together to make it look like this. Actually, why don't I add some impact frames? Just because. And don't do this. And then add this. And then also make these what? Black. I'm just gonna use the paint bucket instead now. And then I can add Sevcon. Just make him smoothly glide across the floor. Just barely change it a bit more. And now have it animate to 41. Let's see how it is.
Spell orange. The fruit or the color?
Maybe I shouldn't have had... Let me do this.
Spell orange. The fruit or the color? Spell orange.
I guess that works.
The fruit or the color?
And that is how you animate, I guess. All that's left to do now is to give it a title and give it a thumbnail, which you can use this button for, and record it, which you can also find on Scratch add-ons.
Spell orange. The fruit or the color?
Perfect. And now all you have to do is simply upload it to YouTube like usual. That is how you animate. I feel like I missed a lot of things that I should have uploaded. Um, so if you have any more questions, I'm always ready to answer some questions. Anyways, goodbye. I'm gonna go turn this into a short now.